And welcome back to more gameplay from Magical Matt. Today we are carrying on with Lord Judgement, and the question today is to appeal or to not appeal? Or is it to appeal or not to appeal? It should be not to appeal. Yeah, I messed the title up. It's fine. So yeah, we're gonna see if a guy, the killer of Mikoshiba, will appeal to get the verdict overturned. But I don't think he will, because we'll be charging him with murder instead, so I guess we're gonna have to see what happens. Will he find a solution, or will the killer get away with it? Find out today. If I can get this up. Okay, it sounds okay. No problems today, hopefully. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's gameplay. I've already played it a bit today, so that's why it's already loaded up. I did the noise side mission, and yeah, it looks like it's completed, but we are still no closer to the illegal detective, agency, whatever that is. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I just did a mission with this person as well, a love interest, and that was taking pictures of the school. I won't have any more side missions. I actually got money for this as well, but because it was a side mission as well as a love interest mission. There's another love interest down at Girls Fight. I'm gonna go and see that as well. I got a present, so if I can't play darts, I'm gonna just give her a present. Because I played darts with her once, and we can't be hugging a darts machine. So we had to go to the batting centre last 2 times. Got nothing to talk about, okay? And out. Some darts. Oh, there we go. We can play darts again. She's actually pretty good at this. She's probably the best person to play against. Well, the best person I found that's actually has a chance. I can probably do this in like 2 rounds.
You know.
Let's go.
2 rounds, I might be able to do it in.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, I got this. Now she will get ball every time though. She's gonna get yeah. Oh. That's the first time she got a single. When we were playing Mario once, she got like ball every time. Okay, I can end this now, alright? Okay, get a ball, triple 17 and single 20. That's not really inspiring for the last one. I could get a double 10 Um, well, lead to 20. Oh no. Okay, triple 17. Where's that? There we go. 17. Actually, I'll get a double 10 and then a triple 20. Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
Nice time.
6-star out. Sorry, Emily Chan, I'm just too good at darts on games. I can't
was
play darts in
fun.
my real life to save my life. I can play it, but I'm not good at it. Okay. So I guess that's just end now. Now, will there be a side mission here? No, okay. I thought it might be a side mission, like it was with this one. Okay, well, I can go straight there. Yeah, I need to show you how much SP you got. It's crazy. I didn't even know I had that much.
So, you're recommending an appeal? I have that right? Did some new evidence come to light?
Yui Mamiya told us some things, like how you faked your alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. You wanted the sexual battery conviction, right?
Well...
Your goal was to avenge your son and humiliate the law on a grand scale.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ahara-san, we have a much better grasp of the situation than you think.
And what exactly have you grasped?
Like Yagami-san just said, you're innocent, as far as the harassment goes. As your lawyer, I'll file for an appeal, and we'll make sure the world knows it.
Thanks, but no. I'm scum of the earth. A pervert. The prosecution and the judge made that very clear in the verdict.
On the day of the crime, October 7th, at around 6:30 a.m., you were in Ijincho, not Tokyo.
Baloney. I was relaxing at home.
Except that you weren't.
Oh?
You wanted to give the man who pushed your son to suicide the beating of a lifetime. And you'd miss out on that opportunity if you were at home, which is why you were in Ijincho instead. Isn't that right? You and Kawana's former student staked out Mikoshiba's house until he left. Then you dragged your prey into a car and brought him to an abandoned building in Ijincho, which would later become a murder scene. Every bone on Mikoshiba's fingers was broken. Remembering how he pushed Toshiro-kun to his death, it's no wonder you'd go that far. You tortured Mikoshiba without a shred of remorse. You inflicted no small amount of pain and terror.
Look at that.
There's no way you weren't there, and I'd put my money on that.
And then...
You need the whole play-by-play, even though you already know it?
Oh, not at all. I'm just fascinated by this outrageous little story.
As for what you did next after beating Mikoshiba,
It's quite a home video.
without leaving anything on Mikoshiba's body that could be traced back to you, you slit his throat. Estimated time of death was around 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. You tossed the bloody coat and made your way to Ikebukuro Station, where Yui Mamiya was waiting.
Are you sure? I was at Ikebukuro by 7:30 a.m. Would have been impossible for me to kill Mikoshiba and Ijincho.
The person in the security camera footage in Ikebukuro was a double who imitated your likeness. The identity of whom belonged to Jin Kawana, the handyman in Ijincho. Or maybe you know him by a different name. Former high school teacher Yu Kitakata. So which name did he give you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
With Kawana in view of the security camera, you met up with Yui Mamiya at Ikebukuro first. That's where you touched the undergarments she had prepared. The police would later discover the trace evidence on your hands and pin the groping on you. Then you made your way to Shinjuku Station. After that, Mamiya and Kawana acted out the groping as they arrived at Shinjuku Station. Kawana jumped out of the train and Mamiya chased after him. And then, in the smallest of blind spots in a station absolutely packed with cameras, you were waiting for Kawana, who looked just like you. With the two of you matching, you were able to swap places in that huge crowd without anyone noticing. Kawana handed you the transit card used to pass the ticket gate. Just one piece of hard evidence that places you in Ikebukuro at 7:43 a.m. And right after the swap, Mamiya started calling for help. After that, well, we've all seen how the news reported it. You were caught in a public place with plenty of witnesses.
An active duty police officer arrested for sexual battery. The public outcry was very clear. As a result, despite it being your first offense, you were actually tried and convicted. The consensus is that it was a fitting punishment for someone so heinous. Even as your lawyer, I felt the same.
Have some confidence in yourself, Shirosaki-sensei. The prosecution, the judge, and a lawyer like you all laid out the evidence in court and found me guilty. I'm in no position to doubt you. And I've long accepted the ruling that Toshiro was never bullied. There's nothing I can do but abide by the rule of law. Right? That's all I can do, right?
I know what you're trying to say. You carried out the justice that the courts wouldn't, right?
Everything my son went through was passed off like it never even happened. School, the teachers, and yes, the court. They all dismissed the reason he died.
That's when Kawana came in the picture, telling you Toshiro-kun had been bullied. But was it Kawana's words that suddenly made you want to kill Mikoshiba? Because all of his fingers were broken while he was still alive. Was that really all just your pent-up rage?
What do you have to say, Ihara-san?
Did Kawana really tell you? You found enough motive to murder Mikoshiba on hearsay? No. That doesn't sound right at all. Did Toshiro-kun ever tell you about the bullying himself?
My son never confided in me about any of that.
Then how did you know there was bullying going on? Why else would you murder Mikoshiba in cold blood?
No, Sawa-sensei.
Was Sawa-sensei the one who told you the truth? She was the only person Toshiro-kun confided in. You had to have heard it from her, right?
Nearly hit the nail on the head, as they say.
Nearly?
After my trial, she confessed she knew about the bullying. But only to her old teacher over the phone. She had no idea she was being recorded.
What?
Kawana-san let me listen to that recording where I learned Sawa-sensei had been muzzled by both the homeroom teacher and the lawyer. That was the proof of Toshiro's bullying I'd wanted all throughout the trial. After hearing Sawa-sensei's words, I finally understood. They pushed my boy over the edge.
Was there no other evidence of the bullying? Like a diary of Toshiro-kun's or something of the sort?
Nothing. Toshiro never talked to me or my wife about the bullying. And that was probably all my fault. He was bullied in middle school, too. Kids would throw his pencil case around or hide his books. When I heard about it, I chewed him out. They walk all over you because you're weak. Gross spine, I told him.
I take it that was the wrong approach.
Yeah.
That's why if I
I
have
can't
kids, I'm
imagine how
going to
much
teach them to
courage it
defend
took for him
themselves.
to come forward about his suffering. I'm sure
They
he
won't
felt
ever get
ashamed
bullied.
about it. And I should
They're
have
gonna
listened
be
when
the
he pleaded
police,
for
so-
help. I should have told him I was proud of his bravery. But instead, I pushed him away. And in the end, Toshiro tried to make sure he never showed weakness to us again, no matter how much pain he was in. He went to a private school out in Yokohama because he hated living with me. But in the end, he still suffered.
And that's why you didn't hesitate to unleash hell on Mikoshiba.
If you say so.
I mean, it sounds like he was bullying again as a teacher. He was bullying that girl that wanted to be on the team, but yeah, it sounded like he was bullying her, so maybe it's a good thing. Well, it's not a good thing he died, well, was killed, but still.
So the first time Kawana showed up was when he let you listen to the phone call with Sawa-sensei, right?
Yes. He approached me and asked me if I still wanted justice for my son. I was in uniform when he came to me too. Very bold. But it paid off. I owe him a debt of gratitude. He reassured me he had already taken care of multiple individuals like Mikoshiba, and that he'd urged other families to avenge the children they lost to bullying. He'd tell them that simply being branded a bully wasn't enough. He promised to deliver real justice.
If justice can be served at one's own discretion, laws would cease to serve their function. If the law isn't fair to everyone, no one will obey it. The law is only able to help the powerless because it can't be swayed by money, force, or anything else.
Then tell me, what's the solution when the law fails to punish someone who laughs in its face? To overlook those the law won't judge is to abandon those the law couldn't protect.
To render justice with confidence, you require sufficient evidence.
Some of the victims' families refused Kawana's offer of revenge, telling him it would be unforgivable. But even after rejecting his offer, not a one reported Kawana-san to the police. Do you understand what that implies? Whether you follow through with revenge or not, Kawana-san presents a solution that resonates with people. Being that the law is unfair and imperfect. Am I wrong about that?
No, you're not. But we're fighting to make it as fair as we can. Laws have to change until they are perfect.
They don't change fast enough. Toshiro's death was murder by another name. Yet Hiromi Mikoshiba walked free. He even got to enroll in a teaching program as a student teacher. Someone like him? It's insane!
I agree with
I'd
that.
die of old age before the law was ever written to be fair enough. For Toshiro's sake, I can't turn a blind eye to a world where the Mikoshibas can live without consequence. Tell me, what alternative was there to getting blood on my hands? I didn't have any other choice.
Man, you kind of feel for
Yagami-san,
him.
did he just...
This is the first time you've admitted to killing Mikoshiba.
You really did your research, unlike those useless cops. Kuwana-san's plan was impressive, almost airtight. I didn't expect it to be unraveled so quickly.
I just got lucky. There was some dirt on Yui Mamiya that Kuwana could have used against her. If we hadn't found it, there's no way we would have gotten her to talk.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but I'm under no obligation to tell you.
Ehara-san, you'll be sent to prison as a sex offender as it stands.
Of course. Just as I planned. The charges will be confirmed, and I'll be convicted. As for the police and the prosecution, they wouldn't be able to admit they made a mistake. I could scream, "I killed Mikoshiba" at the top of my lungs. It wouldn't matter.
Are you saying you intend to admit to the murder after you're released?
Everyone's seen the video of me killing Mikoshiba by now. It's obviously authentic, but the prosecution and the police are saying it's fake. They need it to be fake. Even if I do confess, they'll sweep it under the rug.
They wouldn't.
No, that's not beneath them. But I take it how they react doesn't really matter to you. All you want is to humiliate the law, don't you? The same system that determined Toshiro-kun's incident didn't happen.
It seems you're starting to understand, Yagami-san. If the prosecution wanted to charge me for Mikoshiba's murder, then they'd have to retract the battery verdict. And that would mean admitting to a massive blunder by the court at the hands of a criminal. It would be chaos. Despite knowing who murdered Mikoshiba, no one would know what to make of the case. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
I hear you. And I even get why you'd feel pretty proud of accomplishing that.
Do you?
But in this case, the guys pretty much grabbed the tiger by the tail.
What tiger's tail?
That's why I took the
Someone's
tennis.
issuing orders
It's
to the
called
thugs in
cut the
Kamurocho
tail.
from behind the scenes. He's the tiger in this case. And they've been closing in on your partner, Kuwana. And Sawa-sensei got in their path. I'm sure you get the newspaper in here, right? You know, don't you? Sawa-sensei was killed after the thugs broke into her home. All because she got involved with Kuwana.
I'm aware she was killed, but this is the first I'm hearing of the reason why. And by thugs, you mean RK?
Yep.
Yeah, but we don't know why they're going after Kuwana. Any ideas?
No way I'd know.
You think it could be because she got mixed up in your deadly little game?
Excuse me?
That's what getting away with murder really looks like. The more you perpetuate the lie, the greater the rift you create. And then, the unthinkable happens. Kuwana killed others besides Mikoshiba. You said so yourself. That's what brought the angry tiger into play. And if Sawa-sensei ended up paying for that instead, then how can you begin to believe your vengeance is fair?
Because she gave false testimony. She lied in court to say Toshiro was never bullied.
She couldn't name Mikoshiba, who was a minor at the time, without evidence. What's more, she was haunted by her testimony, always second-guessing if she did the right thing. But now she's been killed. Somehow that's acceptable to you? I'm gonna clear up what happened to Sawa-sensei, just like you did for Toshiro-kun.
How?
By going public with everything you and Kuwana did. The first step is to appeal the sexual battery and undo this whole lie.
You never groped Yui Mamiya. That's one crime you're innocent of, Ehara-san. The court's verdict was incorrect. So please give us the chance to appeal. We can prove your innocence.
What on earth would I get out of that?
You get to humiliate the court again. Besides, what are you gonna do for the next half a year in a cell?
Fine. Do what you want. But just know this.
Yes?
They really Getting
I
an
have
appeal.
no intention of admitting to killing Mikoshiba in court. Is your appeal still worth a damn?
We won't know till we try. Let's go, Sari-san. We have client approval to proceed with the appeal. And we better act fast.
Yes, agreed.
They actually got an appeal? That's
Yagami-san,
surprising.
Sawa-sensei's death isn't on me. Even if I have grabbed the tiger by the tail, that doesn't mean I killed her.
By that logic, you may as well admit that Mikoshiba didn't kill Toshiro-kun. You can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
Listen to me.
Get played.
Everything about you, about Kawana, about why Sawa-sensei had to die, we're gonna expose all of it. That's the only thing left we can do for her.
I'm going to fill Genda-sensei in on what happened. Why don't you head over to the office?
Sure thing.
Oh? That's a thingy there. Let's go and see what that is. Oh yeah. SP. You will not believe how much SP I got. I got it at the end of last stream, because I haven't played it that much today and got this much SP. When I checked before, it was 180,000 SP. I don't even know how I got that much. It's crazy. Obtain 100 skills. I just got a trophy for that. Oh, nearly enough. Just need to wait a bit more and I'll have enough to get this as well. I actually started using the enhance or whatever it's called. I started using that. It's pretty handy when none of the things work. Like when none of the styles are actually working. That actually helps. What? Blackmailed it? No.
Excuse me.
What? The hell? the hell? Things going on about me being a fraud, you know.
Excuse me.
Huh?
What the hell? I didn't touch him.
Huh?
What the hell? What the hell?
Are you serious?
Let's go to the bartender and talk to the bartender. Or talk to the bartender or the bartender.
Okay.
Hey.
Damn.
Huh?
Last game you locked it up all the time.
Oh.
You had keys for it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember because last time I had wasn't a difficult time, but I had time. What the hell?
Seriously? Hmm? Hey. Huh. What the? No way. Huh. Suspicious. Hey. Suspicious. What the?
So he's calling another person a slob, even though he already had some mess in there.
Nah. Wait a minute.
Ah, Detective Doug.
This way, huh?
Who's a good boy?
All right, let's go. Ah.
Let's go and get this son of a bee. Pretending to be me. I'll show him.
Got something? This way, huh? Doing great.
You.
Hey!
I'm Takayuki Yagami.
The way he said it. Takayuki Yagami.
Hey. Nope. Hey! Hey!
You piece of shit!
Yep, this is because of Professor Case, isn't it?
It's showtime!
Bring it on. I'll beat both of these guys up.
Here we go.
Oh, they have no time to press my angle then. What the hell? Can you stop pumping me? Kind of gross, you know. Oh, did you see that hook? Oh, that hook was beautiful. That hook. Oof. That was a nasty hook.
Time.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the good side of celebrity you want. Well, good side of fame you want.
Yeah.
So is that the final end of the Neo weapon gang now? Not the end of them. Kansai Sakabe. God, they were annoying. At least I cleared my name now. Oop, and I got enough to get this. I don't get a trophy or anything. I thought I would have got something cool. Man, the boxer is pretty good. They are costly. Yeah, I think if respect boxing style actually deserves, it's actually pretty good and useful. And it looks pretty cool. But people appearing out of nowhere when I'm skating, man. People will keep appearing right in front of me. Okay, I'm ready.
So then, Ihara admitted to killing Mikoshiba, did he?
Off the record, yeah. He also admitted Kawano approached him to offer revenge.
That sounds like you were productive.
It's enough for us to move forward with the appeal, I'd say. How does that sound, Genda-sensei?
Genda-sensei?
The sexual battery and Mikoshiba's murder are the very same case. To clear Ahara of harassment, you'll need to prove he murdered Mikoshiba. But you don't have evidence he did, do you?
Ehara-san was captured on video committing the murder.
And the prosecution claims it's a fake, of unknown origins. The police are saying the same.
They're only saying that to cover their asses.
In reality, the sexual battery evidence against Ehara-san is what was really fake. At the very least, we can claim Yui Mamiya and the others aided in fabricating that, alibi or not.
You really think the courts will grant you an appeal for just that?
Are you saying that's not possible?
I wouldn't go that far. But Ehara won't admit to murdering Mikoshiba in court. Kinda significant, don't you think? So what chance do you have even if you do appeal? Without any decisive new evidence, you'll just end up splitting hairs over the original verdict. And what good'll it do other than damage your own reputation, Saru-kun?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I feel like I've been deeply underestimated.
What?
Saori-san, are you actually mad?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
You have every right to be.
Listen, Sensei. Ehara and Kuwana devised this plan knowing full well they could manipulate the justice system. Have we not fallen right into their trap? If we take pity on the prosecution now, we play right into their hand.
True.
So how can we worry about reputation when our duty as lawyers is to face the law?
I understand where you're coming from, and you're right to think it, but...
And another thing. While acting as Ahara's defense in the first trial, I never truly believed the claim. I didn't trust the person I was defending, and I felt sick to my stomach even being in the courtroom.
Saori-san.
Ahara likely saw right through that. He probably took great delight in our myopic dedication to the law. And I won't stand for that. I'm gonna show him exactly what I can do.
What about you, Yagami? I want to hear your thoughts.
Nice. Saoi's got that fire in her eyes.
We should listen to Saori-san. I understand why Ehara and Kuwana did what they did, but I can't condone it.
I see. So you feel it too, huh?
Yes. Although my motivation may not be as righteous as Saori-san's.
What do you mean?
Mikoshiba's murder, the fake groping alibi, the one behind it all was Kuwana, and he's in hiding. We need to shine enough light on him that the public can see what he is. And the perfect place to do it is during Ahara's appeal hearing.
So it's not Ahara you're after, but Kuwana.
If we pursue Ahara's case, Kuwana-san's actions will naturally come to light.
And if we draw out Kuwana, then RK and the ones backing them will make their move. Soma from RK said Sawa-sensei knew too much. Which means whoever's behind them has a secret that needs to stay buried, even if it means murder. And I need to figure that secret out. I owe Sawa-sensei that closure. The only thing we can do for her now is make sure the ones pulling the strings pay for it.
Well said. I guess going back wasn't ever really an option.
Genda-sensei.
Looks like I got complacent from all the peace and quiet. Leave it to me to underestimate the younger generation.
I apologize. I shouldn't have been so impertinent.
That should be my line, Saori-kun. I suppose I have to make up my mind after all that, don't I? Get out there and do what needs to be done. And heaven help anyone in your way.
Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
you heard him.
Hello?
Yagami-shi, are you still in Kamurocho?
Yeah, why? What's up?
I'm afraid RK seems to be amassing in Ijincho. It's very bizarre.
Are they now?
can't shake the feeling that the officers like Soma and Akutsu are still in town.
You think so? If I was Soma, I'd have left Ijincho by now. He's a person of interest in Sawa-sensei's murder, too.
I see. That does make sense.
Things are settling into place here, though. I'm heading back to Ijincho with Sugiura. We got a lot to go over with you when I get back.
Wonder what it could be. Okay, see you soon then.
Let's go. Sukiara. I don't know what to spend my SP on next. Because I got all the stats, so I'm not sure what I should get next.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I like that on the floor. Never noticed that. Never
Well,
noticed that.
now that's something. Looks like we're finally starting to see the whole picture.
Kuwana-san, or rather Kitakata-sensei, huh? And his students helped Ihara murder Mikoshiba. But there's still some things that doesn't explain.
Like what?
Like, why does RK keep going after Kuwana-san? You think that's weird too, right, Yagami-san?
Yeah. That's the piece of the puzzle that'll lead us to why Sawa-sensei got killed. Before they came to Ijincho, RK was originally looking for Shinya Kawai. But when they found out he might have been killed, they suddenly shifted gears to Kawana. So what are they trying to accomplish?
We can guess all we want, but that's not gonna get us anywhere. Shouldn't we ask someone in RK directly? They're strengthening their numbers in Ijincho as we speak.
The goons at the bottom rung aren't going to be in the know on that, though. Though if Akutsu or Soma were around, then we might get somewhere.
That's true.
Sitting around here won't get us any further. I'm gonna head into the city for a bit. I'm quick on my feet. That's about all I have going for me right now.
How modest of you.
Yeah, don't say that, Yagami-shi. Otherwise, what ground do we have to stand on?
I have no idea as to what to spend my money on as well. I got a whole lot of it, not much to spend, so I don't even know what to spend it on. I could spend it on gifts and stuff, but that seems kind of pointless at the moment.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Do you have a minute, Yagami-san?
Yeah, what's
Sure.
up?
I was thinking back on our interview with Ihara-san, and something he said isn't sitting right with me. So I wanted to ask your opinion.
Which part felt off?
The part about Kuwana approaching other bullying victims besides Ihara-san to offer revenge. Ihara-san also mentioned that most of them rejected his offer, but never went to the police either.
Yeah, and?
Well, wasn't the first bully Kuwana killed his own student? Shinya Kawai, I mean. Tormented by his bullies, Mitsuru Kusumoto's leap left him in a coma to this day. That event was the catalyst for Kuwana's actions, so wouldn't he have approached his parents about revenge too?
Mitsuru Kusumoto's parents? You're talking about his mother, Reiko Kusumoto, right?
Yes, who is currently Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. If she accepted or is even an accessory to a revenge plot against Kawai, then there's no way she'd ever want that secret to get out. With her level of influence and power, wouldn't it be possible that she ordered RK to silence Kuwana? Which
That's
would explain how
actually-
RK's actions are being controlled, wouldn't it?
And you think it's Reiko Kusamoto?
That's actually a good point.
You don't think vice ministers can control criminal organizations from the shadows? You know very well the answer to that.
Yeah. Tsukumo's actually looked into her before. I'll talk to him about it right now.
That's
Yeah,
actually
this is
pretty
genius,
damn
Saori-san.
good.
This could lead us right to who's controlling RK.
Yeah,
Quite a
she's
compliment coming from you.
genius.
I feel better already.
Nice going.
Don't sweat it. I'll call you if I find anything out.
Nice going. That was actually pretty damn insightful. Nothing to talk about, okay. Oh damn, that went up quite a bit. Okay, that's enough. I'm not here to play Girlfriend Simulator or whatever. I'm here to play Detective Yagami.
Yagami-san, back already?
That was quick. I figured you'd be out in the town until evening.
Well, the day's not over yet. I need you to look into Reiko Kusamoto again. She might be the one behind RK.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you pull up the picture of her you showed me last time?
That's her name as well. The initials her name. That's actually a pretty cool connection.
Okay. Take a look at this, Yagami-shi. Reiko Kusamoto became vice minister just recently. It hasn't even been a full year yet.
Looks like she's still got a good rep.
Yeah, there's almost no criticism of her out there.
The Ministry Revolution, bucking the bureaucracy. Golden parachutes don't fly with Kusamoto. Go her. Vice Minister's pretty high up there, yeah?
Big time. If she really did take Kawana up on his offer, silencing him would be the quickest way to save her skin. And in that case, she'd need some kind of connection to RK.
Some kind of connection? A bit vague, no?
Fair enough, but RK already took an innocent life while hunting Kawana down.
Right. And after killing Sawa-sensei, they tried to kill me, too. Still, no matter how dangerous the gang, murder is a risky proposition. Then again, if someone's pulling the strings, they have a lot less to worry about. Especially if that someone has vice minister status.
Well, the internet's not gonna give us much else. How about we do our usual thing? Go straight to the source.
Maybe we should.
Would it really be that easy to get a meeting with someone like her?
Mitsuru Kusamoto's still in a coma, right?
Yes.
If he's in a hospital, we can catch her by surprise there.
Oh, that's
I get you. That might work.
Huh. What's this now?
What's what now?
Breaking news from the net. It says manhunt for Sawa-sensei's murderer.
And?
It's hitting the network news, too. The person they're after is...
Wanted for the murder of private school teacher Yoko Sawa in her own apartment, Kanagawa PD is conducting a search for the suspect, self-proclaimed handyman Yu Kitakata. Nearby
Why are they looking for Kawana?
Shouldn't they be after Soma?
Sawa-san's former teacher before and after the incident. It's also surfaced that he's been using a false identity for over a decade. The police are hopeful that their search will turn up some sort of connection to Sawa-san.
If Kawana-san was caught on camera, then surely some RK thugs were as well?
Yeah, I think so. On that note, I should have been in the footage too. The police only seem to want Kawana, but why? Guess we'll have to ask them ourselves.
Ask who?
Detective Watanabe from Kanagawa PD. He was the guy in charge of Mikoshiba's murder.
hotshot.
Yeah, I guess it has. Hey, I'm curious. Do you have any evidence that Kuwana killed Sawa-sensei?
I take it you saw the news. Kuwana was caught on camera near the crime scene, plus he knew the victim. And if that's not enough, he was using a fake name. How's that for evidence?
But I saw Soma holding an ice pick up to Sawa-sensei. Plus, there were RK footprints all over the scene. So why is Kuwana the only suspect?
Because the big boys with big balls at HQ said so. Barking at me won't get you anywhere.
So this is all just pressure from upstairs? What is going on here?
Why are you so bent out of shape? Kuwana's a legitimate suspect, and all we're doing is following procedure. So stick your private investigator schnoz somewhere else.
You know, you sound pretty bent out of shape yourself. Where are you right now?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking maybe we could meet up. How's a free pass to bitch about your work sound? Abe-san?
On the phone, in person, there's nothing I can tell you.
He hung up.
Yagami, I managed to focus in on the background noise from your phone call.
Nice.
Despite all the interference, I have a good idea of Nabe-san's location.
What? Seriously?
He's on the main drag in Chinatown. If you go now, I'm sure you'll find him.
But is he even gonna listen to you?
It won't matter if I miss him because we sat here wondering.
True.
Yagami Detective Agency. Quick on its feet indeed.
Can't compete with that.
You know it. Oh, what? I don't need that right now. Back into the car. I'm guessing that side mission is the date.
Excuse me.
Yagami, why are you here?
Oh, hey, Nabe-san. And you were...
It's Sakurai.
Oh, right.
I take it you didn't just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Let's just say some friends of mine have a real keen sense of smell. Something stinks about the cops here.
Excuse me, pal?
The Sawa case. Why aren't you going after RK? Or are you and you're just keeping me in the dark?
This isn't the place to talk about that. What the... Hey!
I get the
I'm
feeling
fine,
something's
Grandma.
keeping you guys from doing your jobs. And I don't have to listen to you.
You want to say that again?
Sakurai, I gotta hit the can. Head back to the station.
Huh?
Need to take a piss, Yagami? You're looking hydrated.
Yeah, good call.
Then let's.
You know, it's not good
What's he up to?
manner to talk in a bathroom. Well, in the toilet. Okay, lastly, not doing the last thing.
Nice spot you brought me to. Very romantic.
Well, we're about to have a shitty conversation. Might as well do it with a pleasant view.
Do the cops really believe Koana is responsible for Sawa-sensei's death?
We wouldn't be looking for him if we weren't serious. We even have a warrant.
To arrest Koana?
His real name's Yu Kirikata. He's been using a fake. And he surfaces right at the murder scene of his former student. In my eyes, he was suspicious enough.
What about Soma from RK? He should have been spotted on the nearby cameras too, like when he entered her apartment.
He wasn't.
How is that possible?
Let me rephrase. There's no footage that had RK anywhere near it.
What's that supposed to mean?
From the moment Mikoshiba's murder went down, the higher-ups have been busy playing politics. I had a handle on things when they were just competing with Tokyo PD over who got to grill Ihara. But after that murder footage came out, it really stirred shit up. Sawa-sensei's case has me scratching my head too. Someone at the top is trying to keep details under wraps. And they think it'll work even in this day and age.
You're saying the whole force is in on a cover-up?
It started with the footage surrounding Sawa's apartment. Someone on the inside erased it. Any footage that had the RK guys tagged in it is totally wiped.
Erase the footage? Are you serious?
Yeah. You heard me. Koana leaving her place is all that's left. Even the parts where you show up are long gone. Before and after, the only person that the cameras pin the crime on is Koana himself.
Who would go so far to erase the footage? Who would do something like that?
It's time to let it go, Yagami. Mikoshiba's case and Sawa-sensei's case, they're closing the book. And to tie up the loose ends, and this is the shitty part, Koana has to die in an accident.
What?
As soon as they track him down, they'll put him into custody and then blame it on negligence. They'll say he resisted arrest and died in the struggle, I'd guess. Someone clearly wants Koana gone, and they have the power to do it.
It's definitely the Minister of Health.
Who could have that power?
Koana is clearly a target of someone higher up. Even if he sees it coming, he won't be able to stop it. As far as I'm concerned, the case is closed. You wouldn't understand until you've been on the force. When the team you're playing for is rotten to the core, all you can do is look the other way. As for me, I'll stick to the cut and dry cases for a while. That's what'll keep me an honest cop.
That's bullshit! You'll shut the lid on the trash, ignore the smell of the rot coming from inside, and go on pretending it's justice? And then you call that being an honest cop?
Asshole. Did you forget that you were talking to a detective?
Oh, what? You wanna go?
You never did answer the question, Nami-san. Who had the authority to erase the security cameras? Who wants Koana dead so bad that they do it inside?
Even if I told you, what the fuck could you do about it, detective? Smartass! Leave it alone, Yagami. It's for your own good.
Is that your call? Well, I think I'll be the judge of that.
You little piece of shit! I've had enough! Dead son of a bitch!
He's got a weapon, so...
think it's time you cooled off. Have a drink.
He nearly got me with that. Oh,
No, God, no.
Parkour! Superman punch! Ah! He did a Superman punch! That was sick! That was sick, he did a Superman punch! He did the Superman punch! He did the Superman punch. Oh man, I just love the Superman punch. It looks so cool. And you have the force of gravity as well to make the punch extra devastating.
They broke the lock and forced their way into Sawa-sensei's place. That's when Soma came in. I'm sure she was terrified. They were pointing an ice pick at her. When I found her, her eyes were still open. I could see the tears. Yet the police are going after Kawana instead of Soma. And the cops that were there know he isn't a suspect, but say their hands are tied. So it'll be my voice you hear instead of hers. And when they come to silence me, I'll know who the puppet masters are.
I hear you. And you're probably right.
And if you have any idea who might be pulling the strings, I need you to tell me before it's too late. Is there anyone on the force who would want Kawana dead?
The moment we opened Sawa-sensei's case, the Kanagawa brass had a suspect file ready to go. They didn't point to your guy Soma. They named you Kitakata, alias Kawana the Handyman. Hilarious, isn't it? You were the first to the scene, which means the bigwigs pulled a suspect file before it even happened.
Where'd the info about Kitakata come from?
Not sure. But the National Police Agency said it came from public security.
Public security? Why is public security involved in Sawa-sensei's case?
Seems they were interested in RK's criminal network in Kamurocho. You know how after the Tojo clan disbanded, the criminals started going underground? Well, public security would rather let RK roam free than bust them. Monitoring them quietly gives them intel on criminal movements. And even if you catch these guys, no one will just take their place.
Wait, so they want RK on the streets? Is that why they're brushing Sawa-sensei's case under the rug?
If RK goes down in one fell swoop over a murder case, they have to find a new source of intel. Purely speaking, from public security's point of view, that is.
Unbelievable.
Not that they'd ever say that out in, well, public. If you believe public security, there's no way RK killed Sawa-sensei.
What the hell? Do they even have a reason?
Not that I'm aware of. On top of that, I asked Tokyo PD about Soma, but he doesn't have a record. No priors, no census registry, not even a damn profile pic.
Then, what does that mean?
The man known as Kazuki Soma doesn't exist, basically. Maybe that's how it's always been, or maybe it's a cover-up. But they had plenty of files on Kawana to send our way instead. They're the ones who made him the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's case, too.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Kawana's a scapegoat for RK. Public security wants to shut the curtains on Sawa-sensei's case with him. As far as they're concerned, with Kawana silenced, it'll all balance out.
So that's what you meant by Kawana having an accident.
Right. Better to flush your shit than keep a lid on it.
So who's running the show in public security? Do they have a name?
I wasn't told, unfortunately. Afraid I'm further down the food chain than you thought. Yeah, Watanabe speaking. Huh? Ijincho?
Huh?
Right. Got it. Call me if anything else comes up. Kawana's been spotted. A witness reported seeing him in Ijincho.
Seriously? He's back here?
Couldn't say for sure.
Where's he at?
Fukutokucho, in Koreatown, where the Komi Jewel hang out. The police are headed there now.
Komi Jewel?
Apparently it means spider web in Korean. You haven't seen it? It's made to look like it's abandoned.
And Kawana's there?
You're not gonna say you got that from me, right?
I don't have much time. You said Kawana might have an accident, didn't you? I'm sure that's why you're telling me all this.
If you find him, let him know it's public security that's after him. They mean business.
Damn. Now there is something I want to do though. Or rather, someone I want to see. And you can probably guess who that is. I want to see the nurse. The school nurse. Garcia. Oh, school's back. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not here. It did say come later though. I guess I came too late. Damn. Okay. I can't see the school nurse. I mean, being with a nurse, with Yagami being with a nurse is kind of a good thing for him. Like, he gets beat up so much that having a nurse as a girlfriend will actually help him. Help him live at least a little bit longer. It doesn't look like I can do anything at the moment. That makes sense.
Yagami, it's me. I have an update for you. It seems Kawana has been spotted in Ijincho.
Yeah, in Komijo, right? I'm headed there now.
Ah, fastidious as ever. But the police have already started blocking off Komijo.
Yeah, don't
They're probably going to surround the area
would
and gradually close in on Kawana-san. What's your plan, Yagami?
Public security is probably behind that. And according to Nabe-san, once they capture Kawana, he'll end up in an accident.
An accident?
Yeah, no problem.
Long story short, I need to find Kawana before the cops do. Can you navigate me to him?
I most certainly can. For now, just keep heading toward Komijo. In the meantime, I'll be monitoring the surrounding area. Oh, and I'll dispatch Sugiurashi.
Appreciate that, Tsukumo.
There are 4 pairs of eyes, Isabella, and 2 pairs. No Senai.
This is Tsukumo. Yagami, please come in.
Hey, I think I'm in front of Komijo.
Indeed you are. I can see you from the drone.
Then you'll notice the cops block the road. Maybe I can get in there?
Not to worry. I've already looked into an infiltration route.
Way to go. So, what should I do?
Can you see the white car that's parked in front of the barricade?
You mean truck?
Yeah, I can.
There's a really small gap on the side of the car. You should be able to fit through it. It'll be a tight squeeze, I'm sure, but I have no doubt in your agility, Yagami.
Yeah, but what happens if I get spotted?
You can leave that part to me.
They got a speaker on a drone. Nice. Damn. Sneaking. I'm not very good at sneaking. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait until he goes down there, and then I can try and slip in. I could go behind him. Oh, what are you doing? Go! You want me to throw a coin? I don't need to throw a coin. I can go by myself. Okay. So, I'll throw a coin, even though I didn't want to. I'm gonna have to wait until he turns around or something. I really didn't need to throw anything there.
Tsukumo, where should I go from
No,
here?
I haven't got it yet.
Komijul proper seems to be located behind those construction fences. There's one door in the fence, so that's your best bet.
No, I haven't got it yet.
Nanda.
I'm guessing that ball is a smoke screen.
Tsukumo.
I need to remember
leave
when
it to
I
me.
end the stream to go and get it.
いたぞこっちだ
I see now.
This place does look
Tsukumo,
like it will burn.
keep navigating for me. And let me know as soon as you find Kawana. Huh? It's weird. Hello?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in that much of a rush to get it anyway. Like, I don't plan on playing it anytime soon, even if I did get it. Like many games on my PSN, well, many of the free games I got that's on it. I got it so I have it if I ever wanted to play it. Like, you know, the PSN free games.
Kitakata Sensei! Show yourself! Come on, get your ass out here!
Relax with the yelling, will you? You're giving away our location.
How am I supposed to relax? This shit's intense!
Shh, shh, shh.
Sugiura?
Didn't Tsukumo-kun tell you I was on my way?
Yeah, suppose he did.
Yagami-san, all these guys are RK.
Does that mean RK beat the police to Kawana?
No, not exactly. I just saw some cops let RK guys through. But
Oh.
maybe I'm wrong. I mean, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
No, that was no mistake. Some cops are working
Yeah,
with
true,
RK.
but
why?
you know what I mean.
Someone in authority on the force
They're
is
not
trying
exactly
to get
free,
rid of Kawana.
but, you know.
So they want him to have an accident.
What? That's off the scale insane.
Insane or not, I need to get to Koana before RK or the cops do. You know where he is?
Yeah.
I don't. Come to think of it, why would Koana-san come to Komicho? Does he know someone here?
Good question. Let's just focus on reaching the top of this place for now.
Same thing though, even if I get it, I don't have like...
It can't be all RK.
I don't have plans to play it.
Maybe we can ask them where Koana is.
Worth a shot. As long as we don't give ourselves away.
I mean, I'm still gonna get it. So I have it. But it's just like PS Plus games. I'm getting it so I can have it and I can play it if I wanted to. Or when I want to. I'm not just going to get it just so I can play it straight away. So I can play it when I want.
That looks like a lot of RK muscle to me, Yagami-san.
Yeah, but if that many are out searching, the silver lining is that they don't have a lead on Koana.
True. We'll just have to stay one step ahead of them then. I don't see anywhere else we can go, so let's go up those stairs.
I'm guessing the path that they had was all burned off then. Hey, is that where... Oh, this is where we went across last time? On Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Looks like this is the highest we can go.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, I just want to get through the
Let's find another route on this floor.
Because I want to get to Yakuza Infinity Wealth. I also want to play Isen as well, because it's kind of like samurai game.
Uh-huh.
What am I doing here?
What the? Hey. Suspicious. What the? Hey.
Yeah, I kind of dropped Elden Ring. I do plan to get back to it one day. I dropped it when I rage quit though. I rage quit and dropped it. I haven't been on it since. I rage quit as well because the pad I was using wasn't working.
Yeah, we should be able to get up from here.
Kept messing up.
Yeah.
So if I played it now with the new pad, it should be fine.
Damn, wish I was that nimble.
Yeah, because Tsukihiro can parkour! Parkour! Why is there a pebble there? What? How did you miss that? What? I'm in shock. How could he miss that jump? Like, huh? I don't get how he could miss it. I mean, it might be old, but come on. Anyone could have made that jump. The hell? Yagami. How are you playing at? I don't know how he didn't make that jump. It's a mystery. Okay, you better make it now. Huh? What? Huh? What? And he's losing health less? Okay, great. Great. I don't know. Am I meant to press circles to grab onto it or what? How is he not missing that jump? I could do that jump. And I don't even do parkour anymore. Oh my god. So he can climb the side of buildings using these bars, but he can't make a tiny jump like that. This reminds me of the Untitled gameplay, where I just couldn't make the jump, even though I'm jumping there. Can I climb there? No. Okay. What are you doing? You imbecile! Make the goddamn jump! How are you are you missing that? Just jump across like a normal person. It's a kid, man. Well, it's not really a kid, is it? Can I go up? The guy can't jump. Am I meant to grab on something there? Oh, it's telling me to go across. I can't get across. Every time the guy jumps, he fucking jumps like an old person. I'm not meant to jump there, right? I mean, why can't he just jump across like a normal person? Anyone could make this. Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Oh my god, you don't even need a run and jump. You can easily just jump out there. You can jump from that edge there, no problem. You don't need a run and jump. Kid. Oh my god.
Good work, Yagami-san.
It wasn't, believe me.
Yo,
that was
you
not
guys are
good
Komi
work.
Jewel, aren't you?
Huh? Komichu? Us?
What's going on here, man? This place is empty. Lead the way, would you?
Yagami-san, they seem like RK.
I'd rather not have to bullshit them.
So, take them down?
Yeah.
Let's play by
I gotta keep, I gotta remember that I can't, block with this style. Don't block with this style. You should need quick stuff.
Here we go.
Ooh, uppercut.
Yagami-san, looks like the top floor is up ahead.
Hear me complain while you're playing. While
There's
you're
a room on
fighting a
this side
boss
too,
in
though.
Elden Ring.
Might be worth checking out.
Imagine if I streamed Elden Ring. Be like my Sekiro gameplay. Was I meant to go this way? I am, right? I am meant to go this way. Then what's this way? Oh, I can save it, cool. Stamina axe. Synced up perfectly, I didn't know. Synced up perfectly. I guess I would save that. That reminds me of Like a Dragon.
I wish we'd had some sign of Koana-san, but maybe we'll still get lucky? Are you ready to go, Yagami-san?
Yeah, let's go.
Man, where is this fucking guy? This shit's taking forever. Yeah, it's not like anyone else is here. You think the cops got it wrong? Then what do? Keep looking? Is there a fucking point?
Seems like Koana-san's giving them a slip. What's the plan now?
Let's find out what RK's gonna do when they catch Koana. Are they planning to kill him themselves?
What, you gonna just stroll up and ask him?
Well, I only count 4 of them, so 2 each. Piece of cake.
I guess.
Okay, let's go. Hello, gentlemen. Got a couple questions for you.
Oh, this is where
What the hell are
Thingy
you
fought.
two? You with the Komi jewel?
Wow, they don't even recognize you, Yagami-san?
Well, that's kind of sad.
What's going on here?
Huh?
Did I swear or something?
Yagami-san? I don't think it's just 2 each anymore.
Yagami?
This
Hey,
is where
that's a detective from Kamurocho.
the
A detective?
Just
his
get him!
name?
They're with Kitakata!
this is where
Fuck
Ichiban
you.
fought Kiryu.
Let's get it started. Hope you're ready to die.
I mean, they are swearing
I've
quite a
been
bit,
waiting
aren't
for
they?
this shit!
So he's saying it to them, I get it. Okay, we're going to go Queen. Oh, we got a gun! And where the other one's with a gun. Oh, try that. Not allowed a gun. Huh? What the? Wait. What was that? I threw him a can. He drinks it, and then we both. Why did he need a can in the first place? It felt like it was a monster. Ah, I get it. It was a monster can, so he needed the caffeine. He needed the caffeine so he could do that action. got a knife. Oh, get wrecked. Ah. Feels so good beating Miyata. Oh yeah, Momo-san, you should have seen it before. I had
That all you got?
192,000 SP.
I thought there were more of you guys.
Let's not jinx it, man.
You guys came looking for
That's the most
Kuwana,
SP I've
right?
ever had.
What were you gonna do to him?
192,000.
We were just told to catch him. Not sure what comes after that.
You sure the plan wasn't to kill him?
I said I don't know.
Who gave the order here? Soma?
It was Akusa-san. Probably on Soma-san's orders, though.
Hey, Yagami-san?
Oh, this is the Gimmin duel.
Hey, how come Ijincho
On
has so many
stats,
creepy
yeah.
masks?
I was just gonna ask you.
Kuwana's not here.
Huh?
That intel was fake. We were the ones who put it out.
You live here? Then you must be Komicho.
Normally, it's us hiring the handyman. But this time, it was Kuwana asking the favor.
Huh? To put out false information?
Yes. He said he wanted to see what kind of enemy he was dealing with, and how they'd respond to an eyewitness report. Seeing as how easy police info made its way to these thugs, I'd say he was wise to use caution. Were he any closer, he would have been ensnared by now.
So Kawana's nearby, watching everything unfold as we speak? He's really in Ijincho then?
We'll have to clear the room to discuss that.
Hey, why are you looking at me?
Sorry.
As you said, Kawana's returned to Ijincho. There are benefits to being here that only he can exploit.
Where's he hiding out?
Under the protection of Tessa from the Yokohama Ryomon.
Oh.
But you're cleared to see him. We already took care of that.
Kawana actually said he'd meet us?
Come on. There's a way through the cops don't know. You can get out to the city from there.
That'd be helpful, right? Thanks.
Guess you're not so bad after all.
Bear in mind, you may not leave alive if you come back. You were never welcome here.
And never mind.
Yeah, I'm platinum on stats. I don't know if that applies to all.
So, where do we find Kawana-san?
I got
sure
39
that
out of
will lead us
39 in stats.
Just so happens I've got a brother there named Tesso.
Oh, what?
Now let's get there before Kawana changes his mind.
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, platinum rank. Oh, it does apply to all of them, okay. Yeah, 39 out of 39 here. Don't know what else to get though. I guess I could get some of these. Might as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Man, he's really trying to get you to carry him through it. He's really getting you to carry him. I don't really use Tiger much. I use Crane if there's a... I use Crane if there's a group of people. I use this if someone's carrying a weapon. I use this if it's one-on-one. And they're annoying. I don't use crane as much. I barely use, tiger. I barely use tiger, I just don't like it. I don't like tiger. I don't think I'll be drunk again, but might as well get it. Kind of want this. I get it. I remember this in the other one where he's just down, beard on a guy where he's down, just punching the crap out of it. Yeah. I don't like toxic clubs either. Like any toxic club. That's why I don't join stuff like that. Yeah. And people take that stuff way too seriously. That's why I don't like it. That's why I never got into like FIFA or anything like that. The people you play against get like way too toxic. The only toxic game I enjoyed was Apex. I don't even like that anymore. And that's not because of the toxic environment, that's just because everyone was bad at it. Everyone on my team was bad at it. It'll be like
So,
once
you're
every
Yagami
5
Aniki?
hours, you'll
Tesso-san
get like
told me to let
someone
you
that's...
Yagami Aniki?
What are you
Will you
laughing
be
at?
coming inside?
Yeah, I was... There'll be once every five hours you'll get a team that actually out damages me. Normally it was me with like 1,000 damage, and then it'll be my teammates with like 200. If they even get that much. I played it once a few months ago, and
Sure,
it was the
let
same.
me pass.
This way,
Hadn't
please.
played it in months, got around 1,000, killed a few people. My team, they got 200 if that, and went down way too early. Some guy got caught in the middle of two teams. Some guy went through a portal where the other team was probably waiting. I was like, there's a portal here, it leads over there. This guy just ran through
hey
it.
man. Welcome back, friends.
Tesso Aniki? Do I have to call you that?
Take a seat. And you too, buddy.
This'll be fun.
Man, a high school teacher playing FIFA. I guess
Which of your names should we be
he's
using
taking
for
out
you
his
now?
frustrations on FIFA.
Kawana? Or do you prefer Kitakata-sensei?
Kitakata's a name that's been all but murdered by society. In Ijincho, I'm just a merry old handyman Kawana-san.
If you ask the cops, you're the murder suspect, Kitakata. After killing
I'd say
Sawa-sensei, you fled the
you
scene.
probably should get any
At least that's the
frustrations
story
out.
the
Being a
police
high
top
school
brass are
teacher
passing
would
down
be
to the
like
ranks.
frustrating as hell.
Now, why would they say something like that about you?
Calm down, Yagami. How come you never relax?
So Kawana hired you guys from the start.
Momo-san,
And
run!
you pretended to not know each other in front of me?
Run, Momo-san, run!
If that's the case, you really went all out for me.
Didn't I tell you? The Liumang accepts anonymous requests too. Tesso didn't know I was the one who hired him. I suppose there's no point in hiding that now.
That's just how it is. Nothing to get mad over, bro.
You really aren't hiding anything?
It's just a prank, bro.
Did you tell him all you've done?
It's just a prank, bro.
He's a former high school teacher who's going around killing bullies.
Can't be much more to hide than that. Need any more convincing?
Honestly, I'm at a loss. I worked my ass off to get where you are.
And I'm still trying to untangle the mess you've made of it. You've got my student helpers by the throats, so I'm really backed into a corner here.
You mean the graduates from Kurokawa Academy? Like Mamiya-san?
Very good, Sugiura-kun. So how about it? No reason for us to doubt each other's intentions, right? All the secrets are out in the open now.
Fine. Then I'm gonna light up.
You were just over at Komijul, weren't you? RK was looking for me there. The police even lent them a hand.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm even more confused. I give up. Who in the world could be after me?
I mean, playing with
Who has
adults is
influence
better
over
than
both
playing with
RK
kids.
and the police?
Care to venture a guess?
They'd be the
My name
uneducated
is-
guesses of a handyman.
Actually,
You
no.
got any bright
my
ideas
brother's in the
yourself,
next room,
Master Detective?
and he loses
I haven't
a lot.
confirmed it for
a
sure
lot of
yet,
steam,
but I have a pretty good theory for you.
Oh?
I would
Who?
rather prefer playing with adults than kids. Kids are just most annoying.
The Public Security Division. That's what a detective from Kanagawa PD said. According to them, you're the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's murder. That's why Kanagawa PD was told to lay off RK. Any trace of RK in the footage near Sawa-sensei's place is gone. Likely Public Security's work. And with that kind of backing, it's understandable why RK is so confident.
Yo, hold up again. Why is public security after Kuwana in the first place?
Yeah, it's better if you know him in real life. Because then less inclined to scream or like badmouth you and stuff. A lot of people that do that online, it's because it's online and they have like a bit of what's it called? Can't say the word. They're more anonymous online.
This is all to preserve RK. Public security doesn't want them to disappear. That's why they're trying to close the book on the case by saying Kuwana killed Sawa-sensei.
But why?
In Kamurocho, with the Tojo clan disbanded, ex-Yakuza are scattered all over the place. RK has absorbed them into their network, and public security is monitoring them to keep the peace.
Then why is RK after Kuwana-san? Was public security already helping them at that point?
Huh? Well, I'm not too sure.
Come on. We're screwed if we can't figure this out.
Right. Give me a sec to think. Public security is probably working for Reiko Kusumoto, Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health.
What?
Kuwana, you had your students kidnap Shinya Kawai, right? 5 years ago in Kamurocho? Kawai bullied Reiko Kusumoto's son, Mitsuru-kun. That painted a target on his back for you. But before you took Kawai out, you approached Reiko Kusumoto with your revenge offer, didn't you? Ahara
I remember
told
my
us that.
brother joined
Before
the group.
taking revenge on a bully, you'd approach the
My
family
brother
about
joined
it
the group
first.
on
Did you make the
a
same
game
offer
called
to Reiko
Ah.
Kusumoto?
What if I did?
She's the Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health, and she's pretty popular. She's even
I
cleaning
never
up her
joined
predecessor's
groups or
mess.
anything like that, so
If it were to
thankfully,
surface
I
that
don't
she
know
agreed
all
to
that
a
stuff.
revenge killing,
Getting spammed.
they'd have yet another massive scandal on their hands. And if you get to go down in cuffs instead of a body bag, that detail may just come out.
I wouldn't advise
Before
that.
that can happen,
Especially
Reiko
what you told me
Kusumoto
about
plans to
Have
staying
me
up late.
silenced, and use public security to do it.
Exactly. Except public security can't just go after you, so they subcontracted RK to do the dirty work. That would explain why public security is trying to cover for RK.
I see. Well, the logic starts off soundly enough.
Something wrong with it?
Unfortunately, yes. Something does stick out.
And what's that?
I did, in fact, approach Kusumoto-san 5 years ago about taking revenge on Shinya Kawai. And just as you said, I used Mamiya-kun and the others to kidnap Kawai.
And?
From that point on, Kusumoto-san knew I was directing Mamiya-kun and the others. She'd seen their faces, knew their identities, everything. So, if Kusumoto-san wanted to go after me, Mamiya-kun and the others would be first on the list. But the fact is, public security hasn't laid a finger on them, even now. Which means, Kusumoto-san isn't the one giving them orders.
That is actually pretty
Sure, that makes some sense.
Hey, so sorry if this is off topic, but what was Kusumoto-san doing when Shinya Kawai was killed 5 years back?
She was standing right there with me. Afterwards, she took 3 days of PTO, and that was a first for her.
Why?
Shinya Kawai died at the hands of Kusumoto-san. She drove the knife into his chest personally. She took it slow, making sure he suffered the whole time. Just like Akihiro Ehara, she avenged her son with her own 2 hands. I admire her.
She killed Kawai herself?
Afterward, she told me she'd never wash the smell of his blood off her hands.
Damn, man.
I was the only one who knew that, by the way. The others have no idea. On that day, 5 years ago, I sent them straight home after they brought me Kawai. And I was the only one with Kusumoto-san when she killed him.
This sounds way too crazy to be real.
Even so, the fact is, Kusumoto-san hasn't betrayed me. Besides, I doubt the Vice Minister is powerful enough to order public security around.
Then who is giving them their orders?
Well, I'd say your theory's on the right track. I'm sure public security contracted RK. It lines up with what's happened so far. I imagine they're so persistent because they know I can be used against Kusumoto-san.
Either way, whoever's pulling the strings is someone who'll benefit from your capture. So if it isn't Reiko Kusumoto, maybe it's one of her enemies?
An enemy?
Yeah, like someone within the Ministry of Health. Or maybe even some kind of political rival. Nothing would be more valuable to them than dirt on Kusumoto, right? They're probably trying to take her down.
But then why
Or
would they want him
they could
shot in
threaten and
accident?
manipulate her as they see fit. Is that why public security's been taking action? If they wanted to take her down, they could have had the police investigate her fair and square.
Right. Kusumoto-san can walk away from the Ministry of Health anytime she wants. Plus, she has the public's support, especially with the younger crowds. All just more reasons for her to have enemies.
I read some article about how even the Prime Minister has a hard time with her.
Ah.
Like, she'll get up in his face every time he signs an order. Dumbass loses so many arguments, he practically works for her now.
So the Prime Minister's trying to find some dirt on Reiko Kusumoto?
He's just an example. Weren't you listening when we said Kusumoto-san has lots of enemies in her position?
Hey, don't be a dick.
So whoever's behind this may have been looking for a weakness in Kusumoto-san for a while. They must have got their start after realizing Ehara's case was really about getting revenge on a bully. That puts Ehara and Reiko Kusumoto in the same boat, being that their only sons were bullying victims. And if they discovered that Kawai also vanished 5 years ago...
Regardless, that wouldn't account for the rest of the incidents where a bully ended up dead. You'd know. You're the one going up and down the whole country killing them off, aren't you? Kawai makes number 7.
7? Damn, man.
It wouldn't take much to connect the dots. It'd lead straight to her. Reiko Kusumoto. Then they'd know that she was among the victims who got her revenge.
Yeah. And then, to Ahara's case. The link between him and Kusumoto is clear as day now if you know what you're looking for. That link is Sawa-sensei. It took me a while, but I connected the two cases together myself. It was RK. She never should have even been on their radar. In fact, they traced your name from her. Sawa-sensei knew. She suspected you were involved with the Mikoshiba murder in one way or another, right? You don't care. You see your killing spree on these former bullies like you're doing the country a service. In your eyes, this is vengeance. Actually, no. You'd call it justice, wouldn't you? Except... Sawa-sensei wouldn't have died if it was.
That was never my intent. She shouldn't have died.
No.
But she did.
You don't get to just brush her off like that. Like an afterthought. You had to have known you'd go down for this eventually. And you're fine if all your old students like Yui Mamiya go down with you. By then, why would you look back at your trail of blood? Why would you clean up all your carnage? It's not your problem, right? You move forward with one purpose. Send as many bullies to hell as you can. Beyond that, you don't give a shit what happens. Sawa-sensei died in tears. You didn't see what I saw. The fear she must have felt was still frozen on her face.
I can't.
You, Ihara, Reiko Kusamoto, you're all murderers. And so far, all of you have gotten away with it. So why did Yoko Sawa end up having to pay the price? Tell me, will you even be able to look her in the eye when you die?
I doubt it. That's gonna follow me well into the afterlife. So what now, then? March to the cops and turn myself in?
You should. If you don't do exactly that, no one will know why she had to die, and that'll be the end of her story. Everyone will keep on dancing around her death, even though she was completely innocent. Just like the cops are doing.
Afraid I can't do that. If I turn myself in now, there's only one thing that happens. Public security takes me out. And worse, Reiko Kusamoto would be compromised. And that, I will never allow to happen. Of all the people involved in this, she deserves to walk free. Her revenge was justified.
You think so?
All she did was scrape off the scum of the earth that pushed her only son into an attempted suicide. She didn't sit around crying about a legal miscarriage. She took justice into her own hands. No one has any right to indict her for that. So don't go there. Nobody lays a finger on her.
Hey, skinny ginger kid. Looks like this is gonna turn into a little more than a chat.
Good thinking.
So is your plan to kill me too? Anyone who interferes with your justice, we all get added to your body count, don't we?
The punishment fits the crime. You're just blind.
No one has the right to take the law into their own hands.
If you can't see that, then you could go to hell!
An eye for an eye.
Stay out of my way!
Yo! This OST is kicking. One sec, I'm just listening to this OST here. I can't focus. I can't focus. The OST is just too good. Okay. Whew. Let me just calm down for a bit. Take some deep breaths. The OST is just really good. Okay. I don't think Boxer is working for him. I don't like the look of that. I need to eat. He's gonna come up there. Okay. Oh, damn. Does he know Snake as well? Get wrecked! Oh, so good. Man, this OSC kicks. Fuck them. Oh, damn. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. I want to hear that. That sounds sick as well. This one was good.
How long has this been going now?
I lost track.
Call it?
Nah. They're gonna tire out eventually.
This is going how many each other?
Beating the shit out of each other is the way some people communicate.
I can see that.
Oh, damn. This is sick. Oh my god. This is awesome.
There we go. Now let's stop them.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Haven't you had enough yet?
What? You think it's time to give it a
good.
rest? Hell no. Stay out of our way. You're not looking so hot.
You got lucky I stopped what I did, you know. I had a move lined up with your name on it.
You're the one who got lucky as far as I'm concerned. I was about to kick your ass.
What a fucking mess, guys.
That was sick. Oh man, that was good. Ah! Ah! It's him! It's him! But yeah, like a dragon! It's him! Oh, he's here! Oh shit! I love his hair.
Hey, both of you, eat. Your food's getting cold.
He's here!
One of our higher-ups
The
cooked this
guy!
himself.
The guy!
Not good if there's any left.
Not a problem. This stuff's
It's
great.
him from Like a Dragon!
Mmm, delicious. Man, this is the good
The
stuff.
fake Majima. Well, replacement Majima.
So that means Reiko Kusamoto could be being targeted by public security.
Oh damn it, it's
Right.
him! I can't get
It's
over
possible
it! They
part
used
of the
someone from
police
Like a
wants to
Dragon!
catch me as leverage against Kusamoto-san on public security orders. But that's only if public security really is behind this. You're the one who said you got that info from a cop.
Well, someone up top's been putting pressure on the investigation. That much is
Oh
clear.
man.
But no matter how you slice it, the fact that you're enemy number one while RK roams free is absurd. Unfortunately, all I got out of that cop was that public security itself is who we're up against.
Public security is Japan's
Yeah.
top intelligence agency.
I
If
see
they're
why you
after
told
you,
me to play in
there's
that
no
order.
escape.
Agreed.
Then I guess now's a good time to make a suggestion.
Huh?
Tell
I see
me,
why you told
who
me to play
benefits
in
the
that
most
order
from
now.
you two fighting? Huh?
Thanks for that, Momo-san.
That'd be public security. The more you drag each other down, the easier they'll be able to get the jump on you. By the time you notice, it's too late. They've got you. That's exactly what they want, right? But what if you two work together? You watch each other's backs and act before RK and public security do. You might even be able to find out who's pulling the strings.
That's actually pretty
Yeah.
smart.
For two enemies to join forces, there needs to be an even greater threat to fight.
Sure, I'm on board with that.
Fine, but this is only temporary. Once we finish with public security, I'm gonna make sure you answer for what you've done.
Okay, then where do we start? Should we just
Thanks
storm
for
public
telling me
security
the order
at
to
this
play
point?
it.
No. First, we need to confirm public security is really the enemy we're after.
Right. We'll make our move after that.
We have the element of surprise. They have no idea we're working together.
And I guess
Then we'll use it to our advantage. And
the man
outsmart
who erased his name is next.
Aw, look at the boys playing nice.
If public security's trying to find some leverage against Kusumoto-san, they'll likely be listening in on her. They're the experts in wiretapping and espionage, after all. We just need a quick confirmation.
How?
We'll just give her a call.
Right here?
Yes. That way, her enemy will trace the call and pinpoint our location. And public security is the only one in Japan who can pull that off, so we'll know right away if it's them.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Wait, hold up! You saying if you call up Reiko Kusumoto, then the bad guys will start pouring in? Can we maybe not do that here?
Actually, that might just work in our favor.
Huh? Bro, why are you talking crazy?
Why is he talking like an American
Yagami-san, you
hitman?
sure about getting on bro terms without Kaito-san? Wouldn't that bum him out?
Whoa. This is amazing. What is this?
Good shit, huh? You've got good taste, bro. I knew you of all people would notice the difference.
Kuwana, when was the last time you spoke to Reiko Kusumoto?
5 years ago.
I definitely
On
plan
the night
to
she
play
killed
the side
Kawhi.
quest.
We arranged it, so we'd never contact
Because if I
each
don't,
other
it'll
after
probably
that.
won't be that long.
So you have her number then?
If it hasn't changed.
What is it then? I have an idea.
What?
We're gonna set a trap to find out if we really are up against public security. If they trace the call and they send people for us, then we know for sure it's them. That's why we're gonna call Reiko Kusumoto using a location that doesn't exist at all.
How's that work?
We'll use 2 phones that can't be traced back to us, and we'll relay your voice. Obviously you won't be wherever we do this from. Best to do this someplace with no one around. Once we see who they send in, mission accomplished.
Wait, what's happening?
Don't worry, I got it. You'll catch up, Sugiura-kun.
First, we need to know our enemy. I'll have Tsukumo prep us some burner phones.
Which means a truce for the time being?
Only while you're here. Gotta keep things civil for my brother.
Man, Zhao-san's cooking makes even the suck.
That's his name.
Not suck.
Cheers to
That's
that.
his name, Shao-san. I totally forgot it. I'm not good with names. Yo, it was weird. Someone brought a dog into the
Hey,
gym.
so
That was
Tsukumo-kun's
weird.
already got the phones ready.
I don't know why
the
that
burners
popped
that
into
can't
my
be
head.
traced back to us.
I
2 of
just
them,
found
right?
that weird.
Just like you
Someone
asked for.
brought a little dog.
Nicely
with
done,
them
Yokohama
into the gym.
99. You
Not
were
seen
quick.
that before. I still can't do any side missions. No side missions yet. Ah, you know what? I'm taking a taxi there. Oh, it's right down the street. I'm not taking a taxi there. Right. Oh yeah, that's because I had
just the
Sukiero
two I've been
with
waiting
me.
for. Excellent work, by the way.
Hey, got those burner phones
Why
ready?
does it say press?
Of course I
press
do.
any button?
Who do you think I am?
Cross the sea. What's that? Cross
I
the
still
sea,
don't
that
fully
game.
get what's going on. Yagami-san,
Keep
what are we
playing
gonna
the
do with
game.
these?
Okay, I'll break it down. First, we call Kawana on one phone. Let's say this one here. Then we use this other phone to call Reiko Kusumoto. Using them that way. The phones won't be connected to each other, but their voices will be relayed so they can talk normally.
Oh, okay. And then?
If public security finds out Reiko Kusamoto's talking to Kawana, they'll trace the call without actually finding him. And we can see exactly who they send without risk of being seen ourselves.
I think I'm getting it.
Surely you don't intend to do that here, do you? That would put a beacon on us for Kawana-san's enemies.
Yeah, we'll do it somewhere remote. We need a place where nobody would raise an eyebrow at an army of public security boys. And it's gotta have a good vantage point.
There's a building under construction not far from here. It's late, so no one should be around that may get involved unintentionally.
Where is it?
It's right near Seirio High. There's a crane by the river, too. You'll know when you see it.
Okay, you two stay put. I should be able to handle this alone.
You sure about that?
Let me at least put out a drone, Yagami, even if it isn't much. I'll use it to capture the faces of Kawana-san's pursuers.
Nice.
That'd be good.
Can't believe we got Sao-san to cook for us. But why is he here? And he's still with, like a dragon. Like a guy. Okay, now I think you know what it's time for. Time to go on a date with a nurse. Oh damn, I need help. Oh, she is here now. I see he's still here after school though. No problem. Good luck, have fun, try not to die. That's saying it's actually from Apex Legends as well. Why would I give any of these to her? Soga? Never. I don't know how to play Soga. I have no clue how to play Soga.
Let's go.
No, you're not. Sorry, but you're not. No one can beat me on darts in a game.
Yep.
What the hell? That wasn't supposed to happen. I guess
Nice.
I guess my finger wasn't on point.
Yep.
Ow! Oh my yes! God, that hurt. That was so loud. Man, I hate one thing on these headphones. There's something I really hate on these headphones. The sound button right on the back here, and that's where the cushion for the chair is as well. So when I'm moving my head about, it'll turn it up or down. I've done it so many times and it hurts all the time. It hurts every time I do it.
Nice.
Where the sound is really inconvenient. I want it to be anywhere else.
Nice.
We in the black.
What?
Okay. Yep. Nice.
It probably turned off like when I was in a fight.
Yep.
And it just sounded even more epic loud when it was louder. So I probably didn't realize that the volume got so high. And then it hurt when it did the dart thing.
Huh?
I don't understand why that thing is so
My turn
loud
then.
though. I don't want to go out in singles. I know. Oh, it's not meant to happen? Double 12, okay. I guess that's fine. That's 12. I'll try and get triple 7.
Nice.
Because if I got triple 7, it would have been 21. And then it would have been like 10 left. And then I should got double 5. Well, that works out as well. Nope. Okay, I'm not playing a dating simulator, so let's get back to the story. I need to have some food. This sounds like it might be a good spot. But then I can go here and then do this site mission. Yeah, I'll do that. Because if I do that side mission, I'll get some more SP. And I want to try and max out my finger. Try and max out my skills.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Now we're talking. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。
Oh, do I only get XP if I get in a fight? Oh, but I'm drunk again as well. That's why I crashed into the car. Man, it's so much harder to control when you're drunk.
Excuse me.
Well, they think I know Voldemort?
No.
You know, because they said, you know who. They think I know Voldemort. They look like muggles. But maybe magic people trying to get away from Voldemort.
Either way.
Sounds like they're being tracked. And won't nearly slip off when I drink the last bit. What the hell?
Signal's close. Should be around here. Here we go.
Wow, that was
getting warmer. Yep. Huh? Here we go. Hey.
Look at. Okay, let's get some more skills. Abilities. I want to save off for the champion job. 25. Oh, Detective Dog. It took me a minute to figure out what I had to do.
I believe in you, buddy.
Finally get closest case on a illegal detective agent there.
Got something? Doing great. Got something? Doing great. This way, huh?
Nice in there, is there? Good job, boy.
Hey.
I don't know, I haven't seen them for months, which is a good thing. I got him I got him suspended in air. I had him suspended in air. I stun locked him. I beat him by stun locking him. I don't know how Melissa is because I haven't seen him on this finger for ages. Even that super gamer Derek, I haven't seen him for ages as well. So my chat has been much quieter, thanks for that. Yeah, all that was annoying as hell. I think I finally know who it is as well, but I don't know for sure, but I had an idea who it is. Nah. I have a thing going with that. Mo was trying to troll me with it though. I would say that Mo was trying to troll me like with that stuff. I remember once we played Jackbox and that was like all the answers on there. When we played Jackbox, that was all the answers were revolved around militia.
Hey.
But finally that saga or that arc is over. I'm not gonna say just because if I'm wrong it could lead like I'm not gonna say because if I'm wrong then I'm just accusing someone, but yeah. Also, I don't want to bring it up again, to be honest. Even if the person I say is right, I would just rather not bring it up. Because that was annoying. No. No, I think the people impersonating you are from the Discord groups you send the thingy to. Speaking of which, I have gained 3 new subscribers because of that. So thank you, Momo-san. I gained 3 new subscribers. I think they're the impersonators. Yeah, I definitely think they're not the same people though. I think the people are just from the Discord servers you sent my stream to.
No way.
Yeah. 3 new subscribers came at the cost of you losing your identity. I gained for me, but I lost for you. But should that be my new YouTube Jag? Mysterious Matthew. Mysterious Matt Gaming. Nah, it doesn't have the same ring as Magical Matt, you know. And if it was Mysterious Matt, you have to come up with a new nickname. So it'll be like My Matt. My Matt? Nah, that sounds weird. Much easier to go with Magical Mama. Ages ago, most friends had a problem calling me Mama, so he decided to call me Magma. No, Magma Pokemon. He decided to call me Magma. I knew which Pokemon he was on about as well. And I like that Pokemon. It was a fire Pokemon. Well, a lava Pokemon. Well, that mysterious man does pay off playing this game. Yep. Yeah. I thought you might like that as well. You're a Pokemon fan as well. Thought you might like that one. Yeah, it's a great name. I liked it when he said that. Because he asked me, is that fine? I was like, yeah, I prefer that, to be honest. That's a Pokemon. Magmortar. I don't know that Pokemon, to be honest. Is that the evolved version of that Pokemon? The Pokemon I'm thinking of, though, I don't think it had an evolved version. Magma. Yeah, I'm thinking of the lava snail thing. I don't think that had evolution. It might have done, but I haven't played Pokemon in ages, so I might be mixed up in that. Magmortar. Isn't that the lava camel? I don't know. The camel with the volcano on its back. There's a Pokemon with a volcano on its back. Some of the Pokemon just make me laugh. The guy's still talking about the detective novel. Yeah, I prefer fire Pokemon. Just because I like fire. Oh yeah. Yeah. You can tell I've not played Pokemon for ages. Especially that one. It's been years since I've touched that Pokemon. All I remember from that game is a town that was covered in soup. That's the only thing I can remember back from that game. Yeah, Lava Camel is Camelot. Yeah. Emerald, yeah. Forgot which one it was. I haven't played that one too many times. I've mostly played Red. I think that's the one I played a lot. Pokemon Red. Because, yeah, that's the one I passed. I've also played Pokemon Yellow. Like the very first Pokemon. Wow, it's different. You get Pikachu, and you also get the 3 starter Pokemon as well. You get Chameleon, you get Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and Pikachu.
Yeah.
You can even get Pidgey and all that, but they don't have like the special abilities, like they have in the later games. Where I think Pidgey had the ability to not be affected by sand attack and stuff like that. But in Pokemon Yellow, they don't have any special abilities. Wow. Stream Pokemon, You know what? I would like to stream Pokemon. Especially later games, because I haven't touched them, but I don't have anything to play on. Like, I don't have a Switch. I could probably get the ROMs and stuff for it. One Pokemon game I do want to play though, I think it's on a Switch. It's where you get a motorbike Pokemon. I don't know what game that is, but you get a Pokemon that's a motorbike. That sounds interesting. I want to throw one of them off the edge. Oh, I want to throw him. I want to throw one of them in the lake. 3! I got 3 for the price of 1 then. Ah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I could emulate it. Emulate it on PC. I actually have it on my phone as well. I have a DS emulator on my phone.
This must be the construction site Tsukumo was talking about.
And I have played Pokemon on that. I also had My Boy and another one.
This is
They were
Yagami Sheep. I've confirmed your position.
emulations as well. That's how I played Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah. I think I can
go on
spot
the
whoever
very
comes
first
close
one
from
to
here.
play Pokemon Yellow. Actually, play
I'm gonna
the
call
very
Kawana on the burner now.
first Game Boy. Like the old Game Boy. The one that's in black and white.
It's Kawana.
You ready? I'm about to call Reiko Kusamoto. Once
Yeah,
you're
I've seen
connected,
streamers playing
take it from
Scarlet
there.
and Violet.
It's been 5 years since I last spoke to her.
Yeah. Can't imagine this won't be awkward.
I know. Okay, do it.
Yeah. They were... I remember playing one on a DS. It was... You get like dig, and then you can dig underground and have like a hideout underground. That was peak. That was peak game in there. Ever since I played that one, I wanted to play it again and again, just to get a hideout. Go to underground hideout. I used to think that was so cool.
Yes, hello?
This is Kitakata.
From
Kurakawa Academy.
Actually go underground.
You'll have to forgive me for this, but the position I'm in required me to reach out to you. I would never have done this otherwise. I should also note, there's a high probability this phone call is being tapped.
I see. Very well, then.
It's been 13 years, Kusumoto-san.
So it has.
Kitakata-sensei. I've read about your accomplishments. To think you'd become a vice minister.
You never really know how things are going to work out.
But that's not true at all, Kusumoto-san.
Yeah.
You were always destined to move up in the world.
DS
I've got to be
Pokemon
honest
games
with you.
were
A
the
woman as
peak
virtuous
of
and as
Pokemon
capable
games.
as you deserves the world and then some.
That was the first portable
was Mitsuruku.
Switch.
I'm afraid he's still asleep.
The first
Nothing's
portable
changed.
gaming.
I see. I wish I had the words.
What is it you wanted?
If you've been watching the news, you've probably already heard. I've become a prime suspect for a crime. They think I murdered Yokosawa in her apartment.
I've heard.
Obviously, it wasn't me who killed her, of course. Do you happen to remember Sawa-kun by any chance?
The girl from your class. She was the only one of those students who ever came to visit Mitsuru. But even then, that's been at least 10 years now. I got a letter from her once. She wanted to tell me she'd become a teacher. But I never did reply. And that was the last I'd heard from her.
I see.
So back to my question. What do you want?
I hope you weren't planning to ask me for a favor. I'm afraid the answer would be no.
No, it's not that. It's just... I wanted to let you know that at some point, someone may come to you.
I don't use Messenger a lot anymore.
I thought I should give you a heads up.
I keep forgetting to go on every so often.
Cause any trouble for you, Kusumoto-san.
Yeah, I'll make sure I read
Sorry
up on
about
it.
this. I'll try to handle it from my side.
So in your
I
opinion
don't
then,
usually read
do you believe
Messenger,
anything
especially
related to
on
you could cause me any trouble?
Monday and Tuesday.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be
So I
just
work
fine.
Monday and Tuesday overnight.
We're almost to the signal. Kill the headlights.
2 cars inbound. Looks like we were right on the money. This proves Reiko Kusumoto's phone is compromised. And if there's one organization capable of tracing a call and moving on it, it's gotta be public security on the hunt for Kawana.
Public security is really coming straight to you by car?
No. There's no way they can mobilize their people that quickly. My guess, it's gotta be the prefectural police that they've got in their pocket. Or it's just RK.
I will say it's been great to hear your voice again. But this should be the last time you ever hear from me. I'll try my best.
I understand. Goodbye.
Yeah, if it's between Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday though, if it's any of them days, I probably won't be able to make it.
Hey, look. It's a drone. It has a phone attached to it. Shoot it. Shoot it down.
You sure?
Just take it down. Hurry it up. Hey, what the fuck are you aiming at?
I can't hit it. It's too small. Shit!
Damn, dude. How the hell are we supposed to chase down a drone?
And
where the fuck is this Kawana guy?
Same as always.
Who knows, man? They called us in to catch this shithead, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? It's fucked up. Do we look like spec ops?
It's just
yeah, right.
Same as usual.
But at
Except
least you
I
gotta
don't
shoot
work
that
with my
thing.
mate anymore. My mate quit
This is my second time, actually.
during
I took a
December.
few shots at some kids in a park. I aimed at the ground and sent those little shits running for their lives.
Crazy.
We're done here. Pack it in.
It should be quieter now though. It's usually quieter during January.
That's 6 punks and only 1 gun between you by my count.
Who the fuck are you?
If it was you guys in charge,
but
I'm sure
thanks for
Kawana would have
asking.
had this whole thing solved a long time ago. Well, then again, I suppose I do have to give you credit for how fast you made it here.
That was my gun, asshole!
Who's the one giving the orders? You may as well just level with me. You guys are RK's bottom rung, right?
It sounds like you must know Kawana.
The good thing about working at this place though is I get
guess
to
we're not gonna
do
be leaving here
a lot of stuff in
empty-handed
my free
after
time.
all.
Like working
Come
out
We're
and
taking this guy in, boys.
playing
Fuck
games
him up.
and meeting friends.
Come on. Let's play by
He did the karate thing there. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, I love it. I love that, what's it, counter attack, I guess. Well, I knew he got 2 mil. Only if I had that in real money. Only if I had that in my bank account.
Who sent you here?
The order came from the head honchos in RK.
You mean Soma?
Not that high up. It was one of the bosses. There's a bunch of them.
What did they tell you to do once you found Kuwana?
They just said to catch him. Well, they also made it very clear not to kill him. Like we'd pull the trigger. We never even heard what our cut was.
Just another useless grunt. Tell me, gentlemen, how would you feel if you found out you were just pawns in public security's game?
We're playing what game now?
I suggest you quit RK while you can. Go tell your buddies, get them out too. Otherwise, they'll keep you in the dark, use you and toss you aside. And then, you'll end up in a ditch there's no crawling out of.
Yep. True to anyone that gets involved in crime work, to be honest.
Yes?
Pardon me. You would be Reiko Kusumoto, correct?
Sir, it's a little late for this. And how'd you get in here in the first place? I've expressly forbid having visitors.
Come now. I'm a coordinator with the National Police Bureau, but I'm sure you're familiar with my Division of Public Security. Bondo is my name, ma'am.
Are you now? Well, I'm afraid coordinator is rather vague.
I have a more public-facing title as well, of course. But I'm trying to be discreet here, so let's not get bogged down with minor details. It's in our best interests. I'm afraid that won't help. I've already seen to that.
What is this?
There's a question I need answered with some urgency, Kusumoto-san. It concerns the disappearance of a certain individual.
Huh.
About 5 years ago, a man vanished off the streets of Kamurocho. I'm sure you'll recognize him. A former classmate of Mitsuru-kun here, Shinya Kawai. I believe there are things you might know. I can say that with some level of certainty, as a matter of fact.
Uh-oh. Getting serious.
A shadow looms over Yagami and Kuwana. Japan's National Intelligence Agency, Public Security, fixes its gaze on Reiko Kusumoto of the Ministry of Health. 5 years ago, Kuwana prompted her to take revenge on Shinya Kawai for pushing her son to the brink. Secrets can only lie dormant so long, and upon their waking, chaos ensues.
True.
You've done it again, Tsukumo. Can't believe you found it.
I figured Mitsuru Kusumoto would be in one of the better hospitals around the health ministry. That narrowed it down to just a few locations. Then I pinpointed the exact one through sheer determination.
And that led you to Toto University Hospital. So Mitsuru is still lying in a coma there?
Yep. Reiko Kusumoto has been visiting her son every night for the past 13 years.
Wow.
Even after she became vice minister.
Every night.
If you gentlemen want to meet her in person, that would be your best chance.
But Yagami, you seriously think you can convince Reiko Kusumoto to turn herself in?
Well, I'm gonna try at least.
She's at the top of the food chain. If it comes out that she committed murder, the whole country's gonna lose it.
If they hadn't tried to hide it, nobody else would have needed to pay for it. Sawa-sensei.
Yeah. You're right.
And if she confesses to killing Kawai, public security will run out of reasons to keep defending RK. So in theory, that should free up the police to pursue Soma about Sawa-sensei.
Totally agree with you there.
But Kawana-san's against that, right? Didn't he say he wouldn't let her turn herself in?
Yeah. That's why he's not in the loop on this.
So, you're just gonna show up? You do know she's probably surrounded by public security at all times, don't you?
Just means we gotta be prepared for that. Like the professional detectives we are.
Prepared? How?
Just leave it to us.
Yeah, I must
Yagami-san,
be.
I gotta go get ready.
I want to know
Let's
how
meet
as
at
well.
Toto University Hospital.
Disguises.
Got it.
They gotta disguise
See ya.
themselves to doctors, right?
So what do you need from me in this, Yagami?
You got any old acquaintances in RK? Think you can find out where Soma and Akutsu are?
You forget who you're talking to? Why wouldn't I be able to cover that? I knew a few ex-Tojo guys who go in and out of RK on the regular.
Thanks.
Nice.
But watch your back. If they find out you're spying on them, they won't like it.
I'll be ready, like the professional ex-Yakuza I am. See ya.
He's rough around the edges, but in the end, he comes through.
Yeah. Turns out he's got extra time on his hands.
Why don't you hire him at your office, Yagami-shi?
I'll talk about that with Kaito-san once he recovers. Anyway, sorry Tsukumo, but we have to take Sugiura from you again.
Why start apologizing now? It's all good. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah, let's see if I can buy. Oh, 40,000, wow. I still don't know what to buy, though. Oh yeah, I remember what I want to buy. I guess so, but not as good as I was thinking it would be. Just get that discuss. I think that's going to be it for this gameplay. Man, I had a lot of fun in this one. A lot of things came to light, and we meet some we meet some cameos of legends. Well, he's not much of a legend, it was just in the last one, but yeah. Man, I didn't expect to meet Sao-san. I can't say his name. But yeah, I didn't expect to meet him in this game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends about it and whatnot, and come back next time for more gameplay. Until then, peace out.